Hello, hello. Welcome back to another general reading. If you want to book a personal reading, follow the description box below. However, we're going to get into a very different reading today. What has the divine feminine or divine masculine taught the other divine partner in this current energy up until today? And what has the karmic partner taught the divine partner up until today? Do you understand? So, for an example, divine feminines watching, what have you taught your divine masculine in this current energy? What has the karmic taught your divine masculine or feminine in this current energy? So we're going to compare the two. Remember, it's just a general reading, so it may not even it may not even resonate with you. You may have taught them something completely different in your spiritual journey. So again, if you want to know this answer more specifically to you, please follow the description box below. Go ahead and visit my website. However, I have made it so that you have to email me first before you purchase. So regardless, go ahead and also follow that email down there and go ahead and email me. I have my Instagram down there. Once I reach a certain amount of followers, perhaps 200, we'll start the free reading raffles. Okay, so it's as simple as I post a picture, I say, hey, first 2 people to comment gets a free 10-minute reading. Just like that. So go ahead and follow my Instagram page in order so that you can win free readings. When we get to 200 followers on that Instagram, we'll go ahead and begin that. I want to thank all the Morph Team members and supporters for your likes, comments, and subscribes. I do appreciate what everyone has to say, though. You know, those comments about not wanting to be with them because they're this, because they're that, no one cares. Okay, that is not something that any of us want to see or hear. In fact, let's bring out some more of those people who have had union with their divine partners. Let's bring those people out, or who have positive things to say. Okay, so that's my wish, and I pray that you grant that. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Remember, we're going to see what the divine partners have taught one another, and then we're going to see what the karmic partner has taught them in this current energy, okay? So it's a general reading. Please, if you are aware of this, okay, that's awesome. Go ahead and put a check mark below. All right, if you don't agree, it's a general reading, so go ahead and email me for your personal reading. Now I feel like a parakeet. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Cards are pre-shuffled, excuse me. Okay, so the cards are pre-shuffled, everyone. Let's go ahead and see what we've got here. We're going to start with the Divine Feminine spread. All right, let's do something like that. And let's begin. Divine Feminine, the Ace of Cups, beautiful Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I see a cups at the bottom as well, so definitely love, how to love, and real love, overflowing love. I think a lot of us know that, okay? A love that we've never been able to feel before, and this is the root chakra of the heart, okay? All right, 5 of Swords, okay? I get overall how to defend oneself. We're going to put it all together. How to defend oneself, how to have mercy, how to bestow mercy on others, almost obsessive-like, to make sure that those around you are okay, that they're all right. Protecting others, putting others first, okay? Love, okay? 2 of Cups, love, baby. Love, baby. All right, and the 7 of Pentacles. So we've got water, majority, we've got air, okay, and we've got earth. So 7 of Pentacles is learning how to be a little bit more spontaneous, follow spirit. Follow spirit. Learn how to not stay in one place for too long when it is not serving you, when it's time to move forward. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It reminds me of Capricorn. Reminds me of all earth energies, is how good they are at getting money, how good they are at keeping their foundation, how good they are at saving their money. And once it's time to go and let go and follow spirit. Being more spiritual is definitely the word that I get here, being spiritual here. Okay, before we get into the karmic. So with the Ace of Cups, we know that that's never-ending love. That's an overflowing amount of love. But not only that, it's learning how to have love for yourself. It's filling up your own cup so that you can be able to bestow. So it's making them less selfish, less pride. It's opening them up and opening up all their wounds and letting that acid, what is it that that you clean wounds. I can't even, like alcohol, letting that alcohol rub up on your whole body. You just like opened your whole chest and it burns. It hurts. But that's what you've done for this person so that they can be, in order to feel love, in order to open up that root chakra, the root. Not just, the elements of the chakra that makes it light up a little bit. This is bright as day. This is helping that person to heal their heart and heal their wounds. And in that, they can be forgiving. They can have mercy because they've been merciless before. They didn't give a damn about who they hurt, da 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 da. This is the Five of Swords. It talks about winning at all costs, but at the same time, it talks about somebody who's taking burdens off of someone else. It's, it talks about, especially in this picture, you know what I mean? These guys are all holding hands, holding waists, and this person took all of their burdens and is like crying up to the gods, crying up to them. It's because these people perhaps are living a life that they have led them. They have instructed them to live, that they've instructed them to believe someone that they're not. And now, instead of them asking questions, instead of them, being hurt by the truth, by the lies, it's better to be hurt by the truth now. Let me speak my truth because this is who I am. This is who I've been. Being honest with people, all out of love. I love how all of these stem from this root chakra is what we're talking about. There's so many aspects in love. Communication, trust, honesty, etc., etc., and etc. But the root chakra is what you taught him about his heart. Okay? And, there's some bitterness in this Five of Swords, whereas it's like, imagine, you don't want to have to, every time you tell a lie, be compelled to like say, oh, wait, I lied about that. That's embarrassing. You don't want to have to do that. He's not even looking these people in the eye. He's like, I did this, I did that, you know what I mean? It's like, that's what I did, because he's feeling love. He can no longer, it's like once you've cleaned all of those wounds and been sewn back up, honey, one little speck of dust is going to hurt like hell, yo. You know what I'm saying? After giving birth, ladies, do we know after those stitches, my guy peeing? It's like, yo, all right, Two of Cups, equal give and take, strength beyond belief to love someone, to love. I don't know what else to say about love here. Can we all, as we hear this, just go ahead and start commenting below love. Just comment love, Love, please, any way you want to, okay? Put some heart emojis, because that's what you taught them. It's amazing, okay? You taught them how to equal give and take. You taught them how to be honest with people, is really what I'm understanding here. You taught them how to have strength in relationships. You taught them how to look their best and mean it. You taught them how to back it up. Back it up, okay? Because what's a chakra if the root ain't activated? It's speckles, it's dust, it's here and there, neither here nor there. You know what I mean? It's a mere fact. It's a mere feeling. Okay, Seven of Pentacles is letting go, letting go a little bit and letting spirit, a lot of them are in these relationships since the beginning of time, it seems. Following spirit and knowing that when enough is enough, it's enough. Not overstaying your sea. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not even that. This Seven of Pentacles, we know that it talks about questioning whether, hey, is this where I need to be? Is this what it's going to be? And when you question that, it's kind of, that it's time to get going. That's what an earth sign can do, like that. Whereas a lot of us, regardless if we're water signs or not, don't. Especially since there's so much water here. I do want to say that, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, we can get stuck in decisions. Sometimes we're not quick moving because we're so stuck emotionally, like the Four of Cups. Okay, that like not yes, not no, just in limbo. The kind of, you can start thinking that a person starts to play games, and this person's seeing all of their games laid out on the table and thinks they are despicable. Okay, despicable. The Seven of Pentacles, that earth energy, which I admire so much in earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, is that once they say to themselves, like, can I make enough money here? Am I still making enough money? Like, once they question their youth, their humanity, their success, hey, no, it's time for me to start looking for some more. I'm not going to totally burn my bridges. You want to be logical about it. But, I do get a sense of encouragement and haste here. Not haste, because that's more negative. Impulsiveness, that's even more negative. Just a sense of urgency. an urgency, okay? A determination here to give back, to balance. You know, this person here, this woman, this man, there's a all of that what they have in their hands is what's around them, is what they've built, what they've created. Lush and lavish life here. They're making amends with those people that they've hurt. Do you understand? And they're learning about equal give and take. Some of them are in the marriage, right? They're married, so some of them are learning that in this situation, and that's just something that we're going to have to understand, that, hey, because we make them a better person as far as twin flame doesn't mean that they're going to end up being happy with someone else, because they can't be able to learn these certain things with someone else. You cannot lie so often where you just go dip in and out of a pool or something, or a pool, an ocean, and then be able to put it here. That's what's got that person fucked up right now. So we cannot believe that, oh, we give them that 2 cents and they're going to go buy them a flower. They can't get me I'm the one who, like, you know what I mean? So let's not do that. This person's learning how to do it. How else are you going to learn how to take care of a baby or an animal, before you get, you got, sometimes there's like, you get an animal first before you get a baby, so you can know what it's like taking care of people. But regardless, this is a divine journey. You do not question people's spirit guides and ancestors. Okay, period. If you're going to question anyone's, question your own as to why you question so much and you haven't put anything out on the table. Alright? So this person is like not even greedy. You know what I mean? Like, look at all that stuff around them that they created. That means they've made amends. They're solving karmic debts. They solved some karmic debts. Now it's time to move forward. They know that. If you stay there too long, you might overwater. Those things are going to die. That's what I'm saying. They know that they have to move forward, and they're moving in the pace that their ancestors, their spirit guides, are going to allow them to. Okay? So let's move forward. Okay, because I think we all have a good enough imagination here. And I love how that was at the bottom of the deck for us, leaving old ways behind and looking for love, looking for that truth. Pardon me. Okay. All right, let's see what the karmic has now. Can we get that going? I opened right back up to that 8 of cups, that 9 of cups there. Oh, excuse me, the 8 of cups. Again. All right. Okay, leaving temptation behind. Let's see what the karmic has taught him in this time, or what's the main lesson that we need to know, Spirit? The karmic. Okay, 10 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Overall, mental illness, despair, and it's like like a ghost. Ooh, like a very soft but evil, malevolent spirit, okay, is what I get here. They're dressed in white. They're trying to be strong, but it's like life is being sucked out of them, unfortunately, because, again, never fear, divine feminines, that just because they're being molded in a situation you may be jealous of, don't be jealous. Doesn't mean that you need to have any negative aspect towards that. You're wasting time, okay? That's what you're doing, wasting time. The Fool, okay, nice. So there's some spirit in there. We're going to get some fire energy. Let me see. The Moon. Okay. And the 6 of Pentacles. All right, so let's see what she's taught him here. This is interesting. Give me a moment. Someone says how to pack your bags. No, I'm just kidding. I love how the 7 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles look like they're competing with one another right now. And as far as the divine feminine goes, she helped him to do that on his own so that he can feel like a man. I mean, what's worse than marrying a man who's a boy, who can't take care of himself? So this is something that the divine journey does for you. Helps you to be sufficient so that when you come into a relationship, we're doing what really was intended for marriages, okay? This one talks about settling almost, but giving back to charity. This does represent third parties sometimes. Just we can fold it into that, but you know what, actually I'm looking at a positive side here, because everything else here is pretty kind of negative. Giving back, because they were so successful. There's those riches there at the end of the day, and he only took what he needed, you know what I'm saying? And then being able to live in that, being able to, I think, have a good time. I think being able to give back to those in need with all that they do have, being able to give thanks. Okay, so I guess they go to church. Okay, so spirituality as well. Okay, some like religion. Okay, I get religion here. I also get with the Fool and the Moon, two major arcanas, card number 0 and 18. I get the strength to hold on. That's a great thing because the Two of Cups hovers that. So the strength to hold on. Okay, strength to hold on, to be able to. The glare is killing me. To unveil, reveal, okay, in their most decrepit, okay, and their most like um, dysfunctional. Let's go ahead and no, in their most vulnerable moments, okay, in their most vulnerable moments, sometimes you don't have the strength to put on a mask. So reality hits, and I think religion has a lot to do with this. So I think a lot of them went to put that foundation on spirituality and understand, go and hear what they believe in. So they were being preached to. They did a lot of like traveling together. I get they did traveling together. It was almost like a missionary's work, but for themselves to get a better understanding about what life is about and why to love, why to this. So their question for one another is why. But in the midst of hanging on why, they kind of they felt a gratitude at the same time, because when you go through so much, sometimes people give up. I don't know. They learned a lot together. Okay, they learned a lot together. They really did. So okay, and I saw the Hanged Man and the Queen of Cups. So the Fool is something that I'm interested in. Creative ideas, creativity in let's see. I get a vulnerability switch. I get that because they go through so much, and remember, they're not destined for one another. I think they've been trying to, because they could have been each other's first love, or you know what I'm saying. So I think they were going the course. They were going the course. They were going with the flow, and they kept ending up in this deep dark abyss that didn't identify their reasoning for being together. So they went to church, they went to so they definitely learned how to hold on to one another. Okay, especially when the going got rough. Now what? Okay, so let me go like this. This is very weird to me. It's kind of confusing. I mean, we got the moon card here, so it's like, in confusion you strive to know more. But we start off with the 10 of Swords and like personality disorder, just kind of not even knowing who you are, what you're meant for, okay? And just going with the flow, basking in the riches, being able to give back, because that's probably the only thing that made sense. And then there's a hint of that, which means the divine feminine. So what made sense was giving to you, divine feminine. I think the main thing that the karmic and the karmic partners and karmic energies, karmic family members, people they are sexual with and not sexual with, have taught them hope, faith, relying on another day. Okay, they taught them faith, faith, faith. Things are going to get better. Things are better. Things are going to get better. They taught them faith, and it's so good because it's very interesting that the divine feminine taught them love, spirituality. moving with spirit, letting spirit guide you into faith. It's like this is a very, very, I mean, you can't have one without the other. You know what I'm saying? I see light, I see dark. And, it's sad that we call the darkness the karmic energies, because we all have karma. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if this ain't karma, but settling debts nonetheless, if the fact that you ain't got that was because of karma, even though it's coming back good like a boomerang, I still feel like you can't have one without the other. And it's really insane how the divine puts multiple parties around you in order to lift you up. You kind of wonder where those people go. Or sometimes you'd want to know their aspect or their side of the story as to, like, is that a job well done? Like, I don't know, but right now I can only speak for these two right now. And as women, for an example, it's amazing. It's actually beautiful. I don't want to get into the feelings that I'm feeling right now. It's sad, but it's very sad. And then you have, like, for an example, divine feminine over here just looking fantastic, really. Even though she's the one on her knees, getting crumbs, but you can't have one without the other, So it's something that we got to go through. Divine feminines, for those who are not in relationships, and it's just karmic duties, karmic things that are just happening to you. You feel like whiplash and stuff like that. It seems like I'm being able to clarify that in the Six of Pentacles here, somewhat in the Two of Cups as well, that I'm being able to see both parties. And yes, he's closer to you. Yes, he feels you. But right now, faith without deeds, you know what I mean? And the deed is you. And right now, he's still working on his faith. And faith in love, faith in strength, faith in time, I made a song like that. Honey, heart and mind, honey, you got faith in mine, faith in love, faith in time. Honey, you got it in mine all the time. Honey, you got faith in mine, faith in love, faith in time. Like, I couldn't even do it right because it's sad. It's very interesting, and I love right now how the divine masculine or the divine partner has a shadow under him, and we only see his, and it's like, because right now he is in the dark, okay? He is in the state of confusion. I just posted a reading, I believe. I have a few that I need to post, including this one, right? And I don't know if I posted that, but you're going to see it all in the order, okay? That, right, yeah, he's confused. He doesn't know which way to go, but it's a part of it. And once that happens, and he's giving to you and you guys look each other in the eye, that's it, and that woman or that man is going to have to know that it's time for the next round, for the next and the last stage in each other's lives. And I think a lot of us who are hearing these sirens a lot or feeling paranoid, okay, there's a lot of us, okay, we're feeling paranoid like death is near. And you have to understand that I don't know you, so I can't tell you if really there's going to be a death or not, but I can say for the general reading this, that usually when there's a big change in your life, okay, that can signify death. As Scorpio, Scorpio energy signifies death. Use it as that, and use it in this spiritual reading, and listen to your divines that, once you meet the person that you're supposed to be with, don't just assume, don't feel that your duties here are over. Okay, and so that's it, God needs you. Let's not believe that to that extent, because, we don't want to believe that we just come to earth to bust our ass and fall in love, maybe not, and then once we get a first kiss, we're hit by a bus. We don't want to think of it like that. We know that there's still obviously more that we're going to need to do with all of those, what we've manifested. So, and some of us, we may, there may be something like the Notebook, they just, but they got to live out that and they died right there together. I don't know, but I don't want everyone to believe that once this happens that that's it, because I think that's where a lot of our faith is dying, because we're like, well, I don't, like, then I don't want it. You know what I mean? I was speaking to someone who was another Scorpio, and we were talking, and we were kind of like understanding each other on that note. And I just, I want to put that perspective out there so it can die down anyone's, anxiety or paranoia that once you meet, it's not going to happen. And you may say, no, 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 no. But then you got to think about it. Why don't some of us want to work for this? Why do we feel like it's not going to be worth it? So just kind of go ahead and dive into that. It's the karmic partner who has to be scared, who has to be nervous that everything she's done, you know, um, but I do understand that she knows. Because if you look at this woman back here, I don't have HD, guys, but her hand right there on her hip is kind of like this. It's like, it's helpless. It's like she's a caretaker. She knows right now that that's her protege, not in a negative way. That's somebody that she's really only supposed to be helping for a certain amount of time. You can hope that it can be for the rest of the lifetime. But, as we're getting deeper and deeper into spirituality nowadays, right? Because there's a lot going on in the world, which is also somewhere the divine twins can connect. That it has to be the divine, Um, and once you let that happen, karmic partners, and you not even let it happen, but once these people are ready to take off, so are you, because you're being held back yourself. That's why you're labeled a karmic partner, and she's just kind of like, her head is kind of like, kind of looking over, very soft, and her people around her aren't even looking. They're up of other conversations. It's her duty right now, and she may not even realize her duty to help this man or this woman grow into where they need to be. It could be family members, it could be sexual partners, but the point is that he's supposed to have faith that there is such a thing in love, that there is such a thing as never-ending love from someone who takes care of them no matter what, right, karmics? And that's to be set up for an amazing life with the divine feminine. And I just hope that you guys don't miss that train, you know what I mean, this lifetime, but here we go, another lifetime. But once that happens, it's all started over again, so you're going to have the same amount of time, you know what I'm saying, relatively speaking. The lovers, okay? Like Adam and Eve, baby. I think it's going to happen for a lot of us. So, okay, what else do we got here? It's going to ooh, the wish fulfillment, baby, in the Page of Swords. So that's what I've got for this reading. I'm not going to pry. I'm not going to push it. Let me know what you think below as far as any positive aspects. If you're the karmic partner, speak up. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a divine feminine, speak up. Apparently, everybody watching is a divine feminine, so I look forward to hearing what you got to say. And let's chat. Let's chat for the world to see. You know what I'm saying? But if you do take it over to the email, it's all at a rate, okay? Thank you very much for watching. Love, light, and encouragement. Peace.